he took a broom upside his head. And in trying to take care of the broom, take the broom from her, he hit her by accident. And they were there in church. And that's when it hit me that all of my preaching, no matter how righteous my members were, the pressures of this world were such that we had to change the politics. That I couldn't preach that my children, my people were children of God when they were being paid half of other children of God just because of the color of their skin. Now that's how I got to politics. And because it's the politicians who essentially divide up the money, your money, and they essentially determine the quality of jobs, the quality of education, whether your streets are cared for, whether your garbage is picked up. And that is a very important ministry. That was what led us through the Martin Luther King years. Because we had to remember, Ephesians talks about the dividing wall of hostility that separated Jew from Greek. Well, for us, that dividing wall was separating black from white. And nobody, white could be free until blacks were free, and vice versa. And so, politics is every bit a part of the ministry of the gospel. And that's why I'm out here, because we were lucky in Atlanta and blessed that Dr. Mays had educated Maynard Jackson, and I came along after him, and Shirley Franklin came on after that, and Bill Campbell, and all of them happened to look like us. But they were also the best qualified, the best trained. And we've seen our city grow from a little less than 1 million people now to 6.5 million. And we did that by making sure that everybody was included when the money was divided up. When the contracts were let, Maynard Jackson said, we're not going to let a contract unless at least 25% of it is done by a minority or female-owned company.
Amen.
I had no trouble trading it to 35% and easing it up to 40%. Now America Seem Reed's got it at 50-50. But what has happened is we've all grown together. Now that was a religious political movement that Martin Luther King led out of his education at the same college that gave you your preaching.
Amen.
This young man, this young mayor, and for giving them your support and most of all your prayers. This is the most difficult time in the history of the human race. Because every day something is going on new that we got to figure out. Somebody's getting killed. If it ain't AIDS, it's Ebola, it's the flu. And remember, can I take a little liberty, preacher? So what the lady said about breast cancer, one of the dangers we have, greatest dangers, is keeping our marriages together. So when they say check your husband for breast cancer, that means, brothers, you got to check your wife for breast cancer. And if you feel a lump, you send them to the doctor. If you don't feel a lump, just kiss it to make it well.